Aqua, welcome to Larisa Lili Temperance. Today we're doing your general read for the month of September. This is for anyone Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Aqua. Also, no, this is a general read, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This format for my generals, we normally just touch on spirit messages and it's pure guidance towards you, your evolution, your soul. We touch on shadow, so they do tend to go very deep. I don't focus on anyone outside of you, although put it where it pertains to, because I really try, me and my guides work very close in terms of the focus on you. So overall main energies, Aqua, which I think it's amazing. Honestly, one, when I was shuffling, you came out Queen of Swords, that's air energy, with Ace of Swords. So the level of clarity that came out, and then overall energy is the Sun. I mean, Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles has been coming out in, like, showing up in all the reads, and I just feel like this is there's karma being processed now, and everyone's receiving karma. And that's however you've contributed to your life lesson. So if you did good, you're going to receive great things. If you didn't do so good, you're going to receive illumination on how to move forward. You know, people tend to get very stuck on these cycles of lessons. And then, honestly, this is how the narcissism and the victim mindset develops, because the inability to take responsibility and accountability for our actions. But I just feel a lot of clarity because this is about a positive outcome. And I feel I'm just picking up on a group of Aquarius who are really in a good space. So I'm glad to see this. So, you know, this is also still stressing. So if we're still processing through and closing up a certain cycles, like really doing away and cutting off of things, because I do feel cutting off of things and really like bringing more of a harmonized energy for yourself. You're really setting yourself free. There's an energy of freedom here and fulfillment. So, and clarity. So let's see what the major arcana is for you, Aquarius, for the month. Major arcana shift. The fact that you even have the Sun, you're already in the majors, but let's see what else we've got. The Chariot, beautiful. And here in this deck, it's called Be Open to Success. And so look at all the wonderful things you can do when you listen to your divine guidance. You've balanced so many different priorities and have come out a winner. There will be a lot of recognition and praise headed your way, but don't be shy. Allow others to shower you with gratitude you deserve. That's what I'm saying. Like the Six of Pentacles is everything, the good karma you've put out. So all of that you're actually receiving. You're going to be receiving so much back. And Chariot is about your clarity and your determination. So you're going to be prioritizing things, or it's going to be a time to prioritize, because it's a good energy, and it's a energy, like I said, of freedom. There's a sense of freedom and like a new drive, you know. And the Chariot is about your drive. So let's see, this is the Spiritual Journey Oracle. So what is the soul's transition for Aqua for the month of September? Wow, the fact that I forgot 2 cards here. I'm not taking them because I don't feel those energies, but that never happens. Self-development. Recognize needs you may be neglecting and nurturing that part of you yearning for growth. Never stop working on yourself. I feel this is the karma. You've been working on you. So the focus has been on self-development, and now the progression is here. So here, recognize needs you may be neglecting and nurture that part of you yearning for growth. And there's this need to yearn for growth, right? We did say with the Six of Pentacles, this is also doing away. You're releasing, and it's like if it doesn't serve you, it doesn't serve your growth, then you're also, you know, working on those aspects of you which is shadow aspects of ourselves, those karmic lessons, that how we show up and what they show us, and how do we do better, what's the accountability to ourselves, our self-development, and what we need to do to continue to elevate. All right, so let's see one more guidance spirit for Aqua. I'll take this one. Winter, a period of soul searching and rest. I mean, and this is like air energy here. So you've got the winter, it's just very air energy, a fresh energy, and a period of soul searching and rest. And that's a lot of personal development that's been happening. I'm also not surprised seeing this because we're also in Virgo season, and Virgo season is hermit energy. Hermit energy is the rest period and the soul searching period. So all of this development that you've been doing, I feel maybe this month, Virgo season, it's kind of gonna have you in that space still of just a lot of like fine tuning. And again, it is a sense of freedom. So there's a lot of clarity and cutting away. So we're still closing things up, and there's so much self-realization. And I honestly feel like you're at peace with it. Aqua, like you're good. You're doing good with it, and I feel it just feels very peaceful. It's a very like you're embracing it. You're really embracing it. For some of you may have been tired for a long time, and your soul is finally enjoying the silence and the reducing of the noise. So Spirit, give me what else, other energies for, give me 2 overall energies for Aqua. 2 main energies. And 1 more. Wow. And again, 5th chakra, which is truth, the swords energy, everything about our truth. And contract, again, contracts, our soul contracts, our karma, a balance. 6, harmony, again, with the 6 of Pentacles. My 6 of Pentacles, minor arcana, always reminds me of justice. So here we have, this is like justice. So Spirit is just reconfirming what the energies and how it's turning. It's a turning page for you. There's a change of course as well. So Spirit, give me more of this contract. More of this contract. Wow, Spirit is really just confirming these messages. And you got 3 6s here, 666. I love that because that's choosing love, not fear. There's so much peace here and so much love and really an elevated spirit here. All right, I'm gonna keep here. The world wanted to come out. Give me more of this throat chakra. Give me more of the throat chakra. Mental conflict, sacrifice, and trapped in fear. Okay. I mean, it makes sense here. All right, so here in the contracts, we have stand your ground. Stand your ground here because this is what I'm saying. You're doing away. You're finding courage. You're cleansing. The 7 is the spiritual inner awareness of our soul. We find ourselves in the 7s. We find ourselves also in the 9s, the hermit energy. And so there's a lot of mastery that happens in the 7, the spiritual journey. This is the 6 here. We have the 3rd eye chakra, which is what I was talking about, the mirroring. My 3rd eye for me is a mirroring. And this is about the past, memories of love. This is about all of your past. You're standing your ground. You're cleansing karma. It's cleared. You learned your lesson. You understand why it's happened. You also, say thank you. But, I've moved on. I'm healing. I'm good. And it's also useful. Now you've learned the energy of the magician. You've almost, on your way to mastery in the sense of knowing how to alchemize your experience and your past, and that not letting it, create your reality in the future, your present, or to be in your reality in your present, to then continue to create future energies of similar energies. And so this is a whole new chapter with the world. You know, things are really shifting. And so this is really, the sun is here, clarity, lots of illumination, and you're just progressing. It just feels like really good energy, Aqua, for real, it does. So Spirit, getting more on this third eye. Getting more on the third eye. We're going to pull some clarifiers. Getting more on the third eye. Wow, the Fool. Talk about major arcanas. Wow. So you have the Fool, the High Priestess, the Star, and Judgment. This is a true spiritual awakening. This is self-realization. The mirror here, the understanding, the intuition, moving to your north node with the Star, aligning yourself to your true self, authentic self, spiritual self. Judgment, again, the past. I'm not even going to clarify the Six of Cups here because we already know this has everything to do with your reflecting. And now you're taking leaps because it's almost like a really fresh energy. It's just a new chapter. That's what I'm saying, a turning point. This is a turning leaf, a turning point in your life. And, you know, it's really exciting. Remember to stand your ground. It didn't come easy. And there goes, I'm gonna stop right there. The Magician, it did not come easy with the stand your ground. But now you're gonna be very cautious with the Knight of Cups of who you give your cup to, who you share this new stage, because now you have fresh emotions. Your emotions are, you know, have been cleansed, and you're like starting over. And at this point you get to, it's a Knight of Cups energy, but you know, now you get to redevelop them, redefine them. And here with the Magician, again, alchemizing the lessons, which is what I was saying. This feels like strong. You feel strong in terms of how you learn to alchemize your past. So things are not going to look the same. That's why the Fool is, the World is here. I will clarify the World, Spirit. Give me more on the World. Give me more on the World. Yeah, because you're walking away. 8 of Cups and 6 of Swords. That's it. It's a pure release. It's a freedom. You're liberating yourself. Again, 666 is very important here. You're choosing you. You're choosing your connection to Source. You're choosing your peace. And this new, fresh energy within your emotions, your waters, and the way you're going to approach this fresh energy, this 0.0 in your life is just going to be different. I love this energy. Oh my goodness. Now I feel like the throat chakra is all the initiatives, the initiation process here, because we have the 9 of Wands, right? It's trials and tribulations in the normal tarot, but here's spiritual strength. You've embodied a lot of strength. It didn't come easy, mental conflict, because you can't get here without it being difficult. Hangman, you spent a lot of time alone, and there was a lot of sacrifice in changing perspective and gaining clarity. And it burned and it didn't burn, but it burned and it didn't burn, right? And trapped in fear, it was a lot of releasing. There were those moments where you felt alone. There were those moments, but that is exactly what the ego death does. It's also what spiritual awakening does. When we finally find ourselves, because this is a space where you found yourself and now your throat chakra is clear and nothing's going to interfere it, because now you're speaking and you're vocalizing your truth. And that's why there's a lot of walking, a closing of chapters here. A lot of soul searching happened here. And again, here, the nurturing that part of you, yearning for growth. Never stop working on yourself. This was yearning. You were yearning. The growth was wanted. And there was moments where you thought it was never going to happen, right? Where we would fall into this 8 of Swords energy. And it's like, we would think like, you know what, this is going to be like this forever. When we would have those moments, but every time Spirit reminds us, and in this space you'd be like, no, I've come this far. And then we have to remind ourselves to even celebrate the small differences in us, right? Because we are always like, in this journey you change. And I'm really picking up on a group of people who really, really worked on themselves. It was not easy, you know, it was a lot of heartache. All right, give me more on this throat chakra. 9 of Wands again, spiritual strength, yeah. It was not easy. 10 of Swords in the bottom. This was really a transitional phase. And again, 9 of Wands is the 9th, Hermit energy, minor arcana to Hermit energy. So there was a lot that you had to embark and transmute and understand and fight and feel and let go and understand. And it's like it was in cycles, right? Until you finally, like 10 of Swords, now it's done. And Spirit is saying you, it's like your graduation. This feels like graduation here, Aqua. So be proud of yourself, okay? Give me more of this 9 of Wands. I love it. Another 9 of Cups. Standing for your own emotions. Choosing you. Nurturing you. Reparenting yourself too. You know, and like really nurturing the space of your emotions. Here more on this mental conflict. Yeah, 4 of Cups. And it wasn't easy. I feel like you did, obviously you had those periods where you're like, you weren't seeing that cup, because in this space it's hard to see sometimes. And then it's a constant battle in this Hermit energy, in this soul searching to remind ourselves that, and to love ourselves and to nurture ourselves and to pick us up the next morning to feel good and to want to wake up and like continue the next day, like, and yet we shake it off and then like, okay, we're going to do it over. As long as we're here waking up and breathing the next day, we're still existing. And so how do we create that space to still find some peace and pursuit? Give me more of this Hangman. Why is the Hangman here? Yeah, 5 of Cups. I mean, like I said, you guys, this was not easy. As you guys can see, all the like graduating energies here, because we're doing away with it. And then we've got all of the work that was put in. Spirit doesn't want to ignore what took you to get you here. And they also want to remind you, if you're in this space, that you will be here. It's temporary. Getting more of this trapped in fear. Yeah, you see, remember how I told you Ace of Swords? I saw the Ace of Swords, and Ace of Swords is here, and there goes the Hermit energy, and again there goes the 4 of Swords. So there's a lot of sitting and resting and soul searching. They're not kidding. Winter, a period of soul searching and rest. You got 4 of Swords with the Ace of Swords and the Hermit. With this trapped in fear, there was a period of rest and a lot of finding you, and you know, learning to love yourself in this space. But you're graduating. This new beginning is here. Yeah, look at this bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles and the Empress. This is pure elevation here. And now it's also very compassionate, because it's like, you know what it took, which makes you a very embodying a very compassionate, empathic energy towards life in itself. And this means you're going to be able to nurture people and take care of people also, and also walk them through this path, Aquarius. So clarity is here, the sun's here, and this is why Spirit is saying it's 6. The 6 is harmonization has arrived, and you've come out of this space, and now you're free. The sun, you're free. Sun also is Leo energy, Lionsgate energy we had. This is setting you free, and your abundance is here with the fertility. So Spirit, what other full moon energy shift for Aqua? Full moon energy shift for Aqua. Aqua, I always love your readings. Full moon energy shift for Aqua. Spirit is very specific. Yeah. Nothing is yet set in stone. Beautiful. I mean, talk about specific. This was not set in stone. It's mutable. It's not here to stay. It's here to pass. And so Spirit wants you to know this isn't it. Sun is here. Illumination's coming. So these are the cards of abundance and oracles of abundance. Let's see what abundance is coming ahead. What abundance for our Aquarius. Release jealousy. Jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something, and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's successes inspire rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. Yeah, so obviously this is what I'm saying. This can put you in this Debbie Downer for some time, because this is not easy, you guys. In this space, we can talk ourselves into like darkest spaces, but at the same time we learn to talk ourselves into uplifting spaces, and it can be in cycles, but no, they're just cycles, and yet it's all part of the soul searching. It's all part of the releasing. And so, you know, obviously the comparison is not good, because when we're low, but do yourself, you know, a favor and not focus on what other people are doing, right? Because you can have it too. Spirit is saying if they can't have it, so can you. Knowing that you can have it, and it's here. Ace of Pentacles and the Empress, it's here for you. The Sun is here. Wow, that was fast. Okay, Spirit. Yeah, balance. You're currently out of balance. Your yin and yang energy needs your loving care and attention. You have been giving too much to your environment and ignoring your own needs. Take this time to regain your strength. So a lot of it about regaining your strength and spending time with you. This is an energy that has come to pass, Aqua, and the Sun is here. It's really setting you free. You will come out and more grounded, because the Ace of Pentacles is grounded energy and embodying fertility, abundance. So when you come, your come up is going to be a come up. And for those already who've come out of this, you already know. So your come up is here. There's a lot of Fool's energy here, fresh energy, freedom, liberation. So embrace it, enjoy it. You know, some of you, if it's the Virgo energy affecting you, because strong Virgo 9's here, then just give it a couple of weeks. You guys, no big decisions, you know, hold off. Don't take the energy personally. Don't take your emotions personally. Don't take the space personally. Write, do something that can rejuvenate your faith, your spirit. Remember, this is about you're yearning to grow. So then you have to nurture that yearn for expansion. So Aqua, I'm going to leave it there. I love you. Please like, share, subscribe. Click that bell button if you enjoyed my frequency. But remember to live always relentlessly in striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul. And I'm here to nurture you. Until next message. Bye.